feel like 21. It's a knife. Bust a left. I got drunk and took a right. I'm so high, you fuck with me, I'll take your life. And then take your life, bring you back to fuck her twice. Hey, I'm in the cut. Oh yeah, she wanna fuck. Oh yeah, that little bitch cutthroat. Yeah, she give me deep throat. Yeah, stitch like low, combination no cheat code. Yeah, I got the G code. Done gon' sing on Glee mode. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. I don't really need the headphones on. I don't know why. I'm just so used to always having them on, at least when I'm on like my desktop. But pretty much, today's video we're gonna be wrapping up season 1 of the podcast. Season 2, I do kind of want to obviously come in a little bit more professionally. Like, this was just kind of me testing if I actually want to do this shit. Kind of get an idea for shit, but now I kind of want to, actually get fucking good lighting and not fucking use the lighting in my room, because obviously you can tell it does the job, but not too well sometimes. Like, have my hands gone and shit like that. So I do want to try and just work on smaller things like logos for the podcast, stuff like that. I am going to be trying to move out of this apartment into an actual house, and I do want to try turning into the part of the garage that I have in the future. Have it obviously for parking, all that fun garage shit, but I do want a part of it to be like an art studio / kind of recording studio. So with kind of time, we'll kind of see how things are, and hopefully I can improve things a lot. I don't want to say, oh, I'm gonna do this thing and that thing and like promise a whole bunch of shit that I never do, but I do kind of want to get a more kind of like, I have the things I need, but there's just a few things I'm missing, like lighting or just a more permanent set. I don't know, my setup's permanent obviously, but a permanent area or permanent setup just for recording podcasts is like, okay, this is the settings I have, this is the area that I do it at, blah blah blah. Right now it's kind of all like out of my ass in some fucking little ass room. Like, bro, you think this is some fancy ass shit? No, it's just some fucking shitty green screen and some shitty fucking apartment. And the green screen I bought off of fucking Amazon, I think for like 20, maybe 30 bucks, 40. And then I bought this is a fucking like clothes stand. So anything's kind of possible. I don't know. At least the main things I do kind of want to focus on is obviously be more consistent with the podcast, because we did release a good amount of episodes within season 1, but I do kind of want to double that shit, go into more topics and stuff. And also I do want to try and just have him be more professional, and just kind of have him more just kind of battle, like, I don't know, it's just like, I know there's just small little areas I can improve shit on. But today's video, or fucking podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call it, we're gonna be talking about companionship. And also the other thing is, before we get into today's topic, with me behind the scenes working on season 2 of the podcast and setting that up, it also will give me time to kind of back up on my videos, work on the second channel, backing up videos on there, and working on this brown board account and stuff like that. So that's kind of also why I'm just gonna try make season 2 better, work on little things on the side, and then also kind of get a break from it, because again, I do want to finish up other series I have going on. It's like I keep starting game playthroughs, but never, like, I finish the game playthroughs, but I start more game playthroughs before I finish the last one. So it's like I have endless fucking games I just have to always keep catching up on. But let's get into today's topic, at least companionship. I believe companionship is obviously one of the most important things to anything that's like living, at least. If that's like animals with other humans, if that's like fucking relationship between like father and son, or fucking a mother and a kid, or fucking loved ones, or fucking you have a chick you really like, or vice versa. And I do feel like I wouldn't want to say life isn't worth living without companionship, but definitely it's, I would say, almost kind of unlivable. I wouldn't say it's not achievable, but it's goddamn nearly impossible. If you think about it, like little things like fucking companionship play such a big role into things like how we have society. If we didn't all just like kind of band together and say, hey, fuck it, if we maybe don't just bash each other's heads in with rocks and we actually work together, we might get something done. And without that, we wouldn't have things like society and like the things we enjoy now. I feel like companionship also can't be replaced. Like, you can't really replace like a companionship you have with a sibling or with a parent or certain loved ones and shit like that. So it's like I feel like obviously those different levels of companionship, but I do feel like each level can't really be replaced by another or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Companionship is made of three fundamentals. I would say love for one another and the world, and like the environment you live in. You can't really like say you love the ones you love, like, or you can't say you love the people you love that are around you if you don't take care of your environment. Because if you love the people around you, you take care of your environment, so then your environment's nice for the people around you. And you kind of see what I'm saying, because if your environment's nice, then no environment's gonna be nice. And pretty much just trust for one another and no ill will or like toxicity. There's a lot of things you can kind of label that shit under, but pretty much don't be a lying, backstabbing bitch. But and pretty much like, yeah, it kind of ties into bonding, loyalty, and again, like, true real companionship never really fades or can, like I said, be destroyed. Again, like those like fake companionship, and I feel like companionship, like real companionship, can never be faked. Like, if it's attempted to be faked, it's just gonna crumble quickly. You're gonna see right through it pretty quickly, because they could say they're gonna have your back, but in the moment that you need them to have your back, they're not gonna be there. Like that kind of shit. Like, they could be all talk, but when it comes to actually performing the task, they don't do shit. And I feel like companionship is what let hundreds of groups of people survive over history, like different societies, different groups of people. Like, it's simple down to like what I said about society, all of us kind of banding together, being like, oh, let's not bash each other's heads in with rocks and get some shit done. It goes into that, and then it goes into women and men being like, okay, maybe like we could actually not just like fuck these women and just leave. Maybe we could protect them. Maybe we could provide for them. Maybe we could, and those, maybe we could provide for the little kid, and the little kid doesn't have to go fuck around and find out, and just all of these little things. If companionship wasn't there, these things wouldn't exist. Like, fucking women would probably be treated whatever way they would be treated. Men would just bash other men in the head with rocks. Babies would just have to go fuck around, find out, and probably die. I don't fucking know how that shit goes. But companionship does create importance also to people's lives. A lot of people's lives don't have any meaning. Like, really, if we think about it, at the end of the day, no one's life has like true 100% meaning. And I don't mean that in like, oh, I'm so edgy. Like, really, in the grand scheme of things, if some aliens came, down from Earth, why the fuck would they care about who you are? You know, they'd just be like, oh, cool, you're a human, okay, we'll test on you or some shit, you know, whatever. Oh, they see a single, they're not gonna give a fuck about the single because, oh, they make really good music, maybe. But they'll probably test on the fucker and be like, why is this fucker better at singing than this fucker, or whatever, you know, vice versa. And I feel like with companionship, it does create that importance. Like, a fucking cat is just a cat. But then when you actually take in the cat and you treat it as your own, then the cat becomes more of a cat. Like, oh, it's a family member. Oh, it's my child, or whatever the fuck, you know? Same with dogs, same with other animals and pets and all that fun shit. And also, like, it goes back into relationships, the companionship between one another, if that's fucking siblings, fucking parents, and no kids, whatever, or especially in relationships, like, like, a relationship doesn't really mean shit if, there's no companionship. Like, a relationship, you're pretty much, if there's no companionship, you're just pretty much just friends that fuck. Like, a relationship has companionship because that's what makes it important. That's what makes it actually add value, because you have that companionship to that one person and just that one person. And when you kind of destroy that, it kind of adds no value. It doesn't create no value. It creates no importance. Companionship cannot be forced, but it has to come naturally. I feel like you could kind of obviously have to force it a little bit in life. You can't just sit there with your thumb up your ass and be like, oh, I'm gonna make 1,000,000 friends and never talk to a single soul in your life. You gotta talk to people. You gotta kind of be like, oh, what's up, how was your day, blah blah blah. But what I've learned is most companionship in life will just come naturally. The friends you make when you're young, you make naturally. And then the friends later on, yeah, you'll make more friends later on, possibly, or whatever. But the friends that you have to force to stick around, to force to hang out with, whatever, aren't usually the ones that stick around, aren't usually the ones that have your back, aren't usually the ones that stick to the, like, true companionship shit. And I feel like companionship helps and creates an events, like, it helps create things and invent things, to better life. Like, again, if people didn't band together to build the car, I don't think, like, one person could just be like, oh, build a whole fucking car. It has to take into the people that, you know, design it, the people who fucking have to cut up all the metal, the people that nowadays have to do all the computer work, all of that shit. So, again, I do feel like, for as basic as companionship is, it is as complex as it is. It's a very basic but very complex thing. Companionship does come to the ones who deserve it, though. I feel like companionship is something that you have to work for and earn, then really it just comes, like, fucking through the window. You have to show companionship to get companionship, you know? You're not just gonna be some, like, asshole and expect people to just kiss your ass. You know, if you're an asshole, people are gonna be an asshole to you. And yeah, I just feel like it's just kind of one of those things where it's kind of bond. Companionship is also one of the main things that does keep society together. I feel like without this, like, companionship, society, people would just be like, fuck you, you fucking asshole, you put a ticket on my car, now I'm gonna bat your head in with a rock. But with companionship, you could look at that person and be like, okay, they're just doing their job, just trying to feed their fucking family. I do think they're a bit of an asshole, but fuck it. But yeah, pretty much that's kind of all I have for today's video. I thought it was gonna be a bit longer than it actually was, but I might ramble about a few other things. But pretty much, I do want season 2 of this podcast to not be like, oh, out of this world, all crazy. I'm not trying to hype that shit up too much, but I do want it to where it is a bit more of just professional, more thought put into it as well. It's not just kind of out of my ass last minute after work. It's just something I actually have to set up and prepare for. like, not saying I don't do that for the podcasts, but I have more preparation behind the videos, more production as well, and just kind of more professionalism at the end of the day, and just kind of have shit always getting better. But besides that, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and yeah, pretty much thank you guys for, I think, let me double check the channel. I think we're at like 250 subscribers, which is, again, fucking awesome. I'm hoping we could, yeah, at least close to 300, or at least break 300 by the end of this year, or even over 300. That'd be cool. We still have like about 3 more months, so we'll see. We need like 50 more subscribers. But again, guys, thank you again for 250 subscribers. This shit does mean a lot to me, and just all the support on the channel. But yeah, hope you guys are hyped for season 2 and everything that will be coming to the channel, and I hope you guys go subscribe to the second channel and go follow the Rumble account. Also, I do live stream on Kick, so you guys should follow that shit as well. I'm all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoy the channel. And my voice, what? It's so late at night. My brain is dead. And my throat hurts like a motherfucker. But pretty much, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys do enjoy the channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.